Hello, this is Robert, and today I'm going to talk to you about if we need public speaking classes in college, if everyone needs to take them. And this guy, Jeremiah Messingill, uh, wrote an article in USA Today saying that, yeah, we should. And he gave us 5 reasons why we should take public speaking classes. Now, he starts his article by saying that the fear of public speaking is higher than the fear of death. And this can be seen here in public speaking. Is public speaking really more feared than death? And even in 1973, we see that the speaking before a group is the number one fear, well, compared to death, it is ranked 7. So this means that, by this quote, this means that the average person, if you have to be at a funeral, you'd rather be in the coffin than rather than doing the eulogy by Jerry Seinfeld. And that means most people would rather be dead than be speaking in front of a large group. And that's really mind-boggling because, it's death. So this is the 5 reasons he listed in his article. The first one being that the experience in you gain from a public speaking class will be needed. And he lists saying that as an employer, if you're looking for a person to hire, if they have good speaking skills, then they'll be more likely to be hired because they're above the rest in communication. Furthermore, at some point in your life, you'll just have to give a presentation because that's just how it is. You have to speak in front of a large group of people. You have to say something to them. And if anything, you use your speaking skills in your daily life. Like every day when you're talking to someone, that's a speech in itself. So you have to get real good at speaking. And even outside your daily life, there are special events where maybe a close friend will ask you to say something for them. And it is better to be prepared than not. The second reason is that it has applications in other college courses, right? Because when you're doing a presentation for a grade, you want to, do well and get a better grade. So this will help with that. Also, it will also further develop your critical thinking and research skills. So there's that. It's also training your listening skills because you're going to be constantly bombarded with speeches from your peers and other historical speeches that have made a great movement in history. And because you're being bombarded by speeches, all these different views are going to be attacking you, and so it's going to open up your mind towards other views. And this will also help you take notes, and also this will lead you to better relationships with others because you're listening to them in a better way. So this also helps you voice your opinions and makes you understand your influence on others, because when you're talking to someone, you have a small influence on them no matter what you're saying. And at the start it's going to be small, but if you keep speaking towards people, making speeches, then in the end it's going to make a huge influence, and it'll make a big difference in how you can change the world. And finally, this last reason is that it allows you to face the fear of public speaking, right? And in doing so, it will help you build your confidence, and your fear of public speaking will then turn into a strength where you can confidently go out in the world. So, I agree with his statement that people should take college courses. Public speaking classes in college, but I don't agree with his reasons. Sure, these benefits he's listed are nice, where you can get probably ahead in your workforce, um, have better relationship with others, be able to present nicely. But the reason people take public speaking classes is to obviously learn how to publicly speak. And now that doesn't sound like much, but if I say it in a way such as I want to learn how to effectively communicate with others, then that means a much more than just saying I want to learn how to publicly speak. And I think that is more than enough reason to say, hey, everyone should take a public speaking class. Now, the only thing against this is, does it work? Does public speaking classes work? Because I read online that there are people who took one or several public speaking classes, and it just doesn't work for them. They don't have the confidence. They aren't good at public speaking, and I understand. I'm not that great at public speaking either. I mumble my words. I'm not that loud. But the thing about these classes is that they have to incorporate a lot of students with a variety of skills. So instead of training them to become a better public speaker, they're showing them the tools of how to publicly speak. And so that when the class is over and done with, they know how to publicly speak instead of not knowing anything at all. And so that's why I think people should take public speaking classes.